World, it's your boy Jaystar back again with another video for you. We got the top 5 QBs, man, of week 2, this week's slate, man, and we gonna get right into it at number freaking 5, y'all. Let's go. So at number 5, I got Joe Burrow, man. I expect a big bounce back game for him, man. Like, that first game was very poor. I mean, I believe he had 4 turnovers in this game, against the Steelers and everything. But that was a rivalry game, and I feel like he didn't get a lot of practice in this, off season and things like that. Coming off of the appendix surgery and things like that, he didn't really practice a lot, the week of the game and stuff like that. And I feel like that kind of held him back. It showed a lot, with the way he played. Also, that line did not look pretty good at all either. But I do expect now, I mean, it does suck that, one of his weapons is hurt with Higgins and things like that. But hopefully, he just spreads the ball out a little more, probably to Hurst and Chase as well, of course, his best target. But Boyd, too, as well, I hope to get more involved in this game. But I just know Burrow can definitely go off, even just with Chase alone, really, against Dallas, man. Just expect a real big bounce back for him. And that's why I have him as my number 6 option. I mean, number 5 pick of the week, man, at quarterback. And we're going to move it on, though, to number 4 this week. And I got to go with, let's see, Russell Wilson, y'all. Russell Wilson, the matchup of a lifetime to bounce back after that horrible game he played, man, against his old team in the Seahawks. I think that crowd noise and everything like that was bothering him. I mean, it really showed to not being able to, not being able to, just not getting out there in the preseason. I feel like he really should have got out there after watching that Monday night game. There was no chemistry really, with none of the receivers really. I mean, he did hit on, a deep route to Jerry Jeudy and stuff like that. But I wanted to see more of the Sutton and things like that, and I didn't see that. The running backs both just fumbled a lot. But I think it's going to be a big bounce back game for him at home, too. I don't see him going 0-2. They probably blow out Houston here, and I just can see a big game for Russell Wilson, man, on the bounce back. So at number 4, it's got to be Russell Wilson here. And then we're going to go to number 3 this week. And I have Derek Carr, man, in a bounce back performance for him. I mean, we saw what Pat Mahomes was able to do. And I know that's Pat Mahomes, and he was spreading the ball left and right, and Carr was not. He was not spreading the ball left and right. He was spreading the ball wherever Devontae Adams was lined up at, So, but I do expect him to be, I think he will bounce back a lot better this game. Being at home, too, he plays a lot better at home, too. So, I expect more from him. He just has so many good weapons, man, on this team, and he needs to be able to really fill them out and, find them, man. Find them in this game. Can't just, staring down Devontae Adams every time, man. It's the reason why he threw, 3 interceptions in that game. And, I mean, it was a rivalry, too, and everything to start it off. But I expect a big bounce back for him as well. Definitely the connection with Devontae still going to be there. But I also expect him to get the ball more to Waller, because I don't know why he was not getting the ball to Waller. We did already see, too, as well, how Kelsey did against them. So I expect them to use Waller a little bit more, at least, spread it out, and then definitely get the ball, too, also to Renfro and things like that. He has too many weapons, man. He has to spread it out, and I feel like he can definitely get down there and have just as many opportunities really as Pat Mahomes did against Arizona. He had 5 opportunities to score. It could be there too for Carr as well, man. So that's why I got Carr as the number 3 quarterback of the week to slate. And then as for number 2, have my quarterback option here is got to be, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? Stafford, baby. We got Stafford, man. Stafford, I expect him to have another. It's a lot. It's funny how all these quarterbacks have like bounce back type of opportunity things. And they just got these good week, man, matchups, man. Like, I mean, come on now. Atlanta, man. Stafford and Cup, man, we already saw the connection first game. I do expect him to spread the ball a little bit more, though, because I think he's going to just have that many more opportunities. He didn't have the opportunities against Buffalo, so he didn't have a good game. I mean, he had like 10 points fantasy, I believe, against Buffalo, but that's a hard defensive team to even get down the field, twice. You know what I mean? Unless you really going to spread the ball out. If you're not spreading the ball out, it's very hard to get the ball down the field against Buffalo. But against Atlanta, man, I mean, Jamie was able to do it late in the game too. At that, came back late and got to like 20-something fantasy like in the 4th quarter alone. So I definitely expect Stafford to get to the goal line more than one time like he did against freaking Buffalo. I can see him at least throwing 3 touchdowns in this game at least. And I expect to be a little bit more spread out, but definitely Cup is going to be able to do his thing. But that's why I got Stafford at number, because I could see at number 2 on this slate, because I really could see him throwing at least 3 touchdowns, maybe more if the game gets sped up a little bit faster too as well. So then at number 1, though, for my quarterback of this week, I know probably gonna be crazy because got to go down a little bit here, and we got Carson Wentz, man. Because like I tell you, when I do these top fives, I do it off of matchups, man, and I do it off of the talent that these quarterbacks have out there on the field to go against them weak matchups. And if they have a lot of talent out there on that field, then I can already put together that you talking about 3 touchdowns plus, 300 yards plus, and that's what I put all together to make my top 5, man. And as well for every position is what I'm saying. So, and Wentz playing a fast-paced team in Detroit, they gave up so many points in that game against Philly, and Wentz has freaking, I would say almost actually more weapons than the Eagles have, because the Eagles, I feel like, kind of lacking, I would say, at their third receiver, with Quez Watkins and things like that. But Washington literally has a 3 receiver set and a tight end and a running back. People get on him because he does fumble, but still, he literally has every weapon on the field, man. And I just know, like, if Detroit's gonna play that fast and give him multiple opportunities with the ball in his hand with all those weapons, Carson Wentz can throw 3 to 4 touchdowns in this game easily, y'all. So got to be my number 1 quarterback of the week slate, man. Definitely gonna be locking him in my lineups, and I hope you are too. And it's your boy Jaystar. Hope y'all enjoyed this top 5 for the quarterbacks video. If there's any other quarterbacks that y'all got a good feeling on, go ahead and leave a comment about them below, and I'll get back to you on them. If not, you'll see every quarterback, like I say, on my strategy video that drops on Friday, and y'all can just hear how I feel really about those quarterbacks and who I feel that's best to stack with them if you want to take those quarterbacks still, because you got a good hunch on them as well. But it's your boy Jaystar, man. I want to say thank you all for the likes, the comments, the subscribers, man. We're so close to 1,000, man. I think we're about 15 or so, 16 people away, and I just appreciate all the subscribers that already have joined, all the comments I get from all those first people that got on with this channel and everything. I really appreciate y'all. It's your boy Jaystar, and I'm out though. Peace.